Hey, fox. Hello. Oh. Hey. Hello, baby. Hey. Hello. You're a bit warm today, aren't you? Hey. Hey. Baby. No. Well, you have a rest. You have a rest. In the sun, in the shade. There, huh? Alright, we're gonna go from there now. You're half asleep. You're half asleep? You're sleepy. Yeah.
We're walking to Tovo, T-O-V-O, which is the next town. It's only 2 kilometres away. And we're just going to do a little walk because I think there's a bike shop down this way. But if it's not this way, we might have to go on that road there. So the place that we're staying with, she wanted to know her mother-in-law, Graziella's mother-in-law, which is the place that we're staying with. She wanted to know
who you were,
who we were and how we were related to this area. She actually got her on the phone, and it turns out that Graziella's mother-in-law used to play with my mum when my mum was little.
And
my mum
Uncle
and
John.
Uncle John, when they were little. Yeah, she was really excited to hear.
Yeah, it was funny.
Yeah, and then she started reeling off all these other names, and I sort of recognised them all from what Mum and Uncle John were talking about. Well, mainly Mum. It was really cute.
It was.
Yeah, she was really.
It was quite funny.
I could hear her on the other end of the phone. Yeah, it was like a happy cry.
She's really excited.
Yeah,
It was pretty cool,
yeah, yeah,
learning the connections.
yeah. Yeah.
The water rushing down here. It's coming straight off the mountain. It looks so fresh, doesn't it?
All the apples that aren't harvested, they're just
Dropping on the ground. This is another apple. I've lost count with the amount of apple orchards over here. Yeah.
The apple orchards just go forever up around into the hill. And there's just apples everywhere. Really nice ones. Just on the ground. Look at the base of the apple trees. They're like really old. I don't know how old these are.
They'd be pretty old.
There's so many apples. It smells so yummy.
It smells fermented fruit.
Yeah, but it's like sweet.
Yeah.
This is red delicious. They're still going. I mustn't pick all of them. It's just hundreds of these, like lines of trees,
It's just everywhere.
like every direction. Ah, they're olives at the end.
Ah, okay. So maybe do they do that for different insects and stuff like that?
I heard they plant, like what you were saying.
A rose bush at the end type thing.
Yeah, but there was, at one apple orchard, they had a different type of apple, and it was made apple trees, and they were made into a fence,
Oh, okay.
which I think was to attract all the bugs to that one.
Yeah.
Oh God, look at that! You can see straight up. I think they changed to olive trees up
Yeah, maybe.
there. No, I
To
can't
be
tell.
fair, do you know what I reckon? I I reckon the olive trees probably don't need as much water as the apple trees. So the apple trees are a lot lower because we're sort of a bit more flat here. So the runoff off the mountain.
Yeah. And there's tons more over there. I don't know what those are. Walking out of that apple orchard part into this one.
The temperature dropped?
Yeah, straight away. Look at these. Oh my God. I just want to eat all of these red apples. There is billions of them. And this is another, they're freshly planted. I don't know what they are.
I don't know if they're apple.
I don't know.
I'd say they would be, but I
They
don't
kind
know.
of, the leaves look like apple
Yeah.
tree leaves. So we're heading to a town in the other direction today. Out here. What was this one called?
Tovo. T-O-V-O.
T-O-V-O?
Tovo.
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 So we're going over there. I feel tiny in this valley. Do you feel tiny in this valley?
Yeah, I feel Tovo in this valley.
Wish I was tiny in this valley. But the food's too nice. Apples?
Are they apples or red leaves?
No, they're apples.
Wow, wow. Need some fruit picking going on there.
You could make one big apple pie.
It's a lot of apple stew. These are the people that died in World War One. And these are the people that died in World War II. Look at these steps in the wall. Sorry, I'm really puffy. Yeah.
And another one up a level.
Yeah. I wonder if this is all part of that castle. Look how high we are.
Looks like some grass up there, doesn't it?
Yeah.
If you zoom in.
Yeah. So this is the town of Tovo, and Loveroi is 2 kilometres that way.
There's another church there. They're just everywhere.
It is Spot the Church.
And one there.
Yeah.
One over there.
Yeah.
Oh, look at the trees up. The little, where the tree line ends.
More apples.
Chestnuts.
Yeah, chestnut trees everywhere. As you come around the corner, you can see all these beautiful stairs. The whole plan of this walk is there's a castle up here. I guess it's a ruin, and I'll find the name. And this path leads to the castle. The Castello di Bella Guarda, which means, I think, beautiful view of the castle, dates back to its construction between the 12th and 13th century. It was a medieval castle, and it had very strong symbols of family power and politics that lived in this castle and also developed it and made it a huge fortress. Overlooking the town of Tovo, the castle is about 900 metres above sea level. There were several construction phases for the castle, which was commissioned by the Venosta family, which was a family of enormous political power. The Valtellina aristocracy was in its infancy, and positions were held by immigrant families. 200 years after the castle was constructed, it ended. The life of the castle ended. 1487, the castle was invaded by the army of Grisons and set fire to the complex, which caused the Venosta family to abandon the castle. So after this disaster, and after the fire forced the family to abandon the castle, the actual castle lost its function as a fortified residence, and it also destroyed the symbol of the family's power. The castle became uninhabited, and farmers pretty much just cultivated the land around it.
Oh, did you see that, Trace? There's a building. There's a building in there. I'm going to have a look. Can you see that? There's a structure in here. Oh, wow. That's so cool. So on the way to the castle, where the old horse-drawn coaches would have gone along here. It looks timeless. You can still see the stone walls to the. This must be their boundary fence, maybe.
Yeah. This is a stone pathway.
Yeah, I can feel like cobblestones under the
Yeah.
dirt. But it's just all left.
Chestnut.
The chestnuts are saving me from squishing into the muddy bits.
Yeah.
Oh, that's another church. So we're the yellow dot.
Yeah. And the castle's the purple dot.
Yeah, so I've got to go up a fair way still.
Guardo.
Castle's got that way.
I think that's here, but if you look at the sign underneath, 0.2, 200 metres, Costello di Per.
Ah, yes.
Yeah. Bello Guardo. Bello Guardo means nice view. I think.
Yes. That's it. There it is. So we got to go
Up here.
there. 200 metres straight up. Let's go. We are climbing. Yeah. Just up there, the top.
Nearly there. Oh boy.
I'm getting higher, definitely. God, how steep it is down there.
Yeah.
God, this bit gets steep. Your face is so red. You got to hang on to the guardrail, handrail.
Yeah.
Oh God. God, it's straight down there. Chestnuts everywhere, giving us grip.
Yeah, well, they actually are. Because I reckon it was actually slippery.
How cool is it up here? It's like the air's really cool. God, it's slippery here.
And also, the sun is just here.
Oh yeah.
So we're not really near the top.
Yeah, we're near the top. We're getting back into the sun up here now. God, the chestnuts. You're even going to roll over them under your shoes. God, it's like straight down there. Yeah, we're definitely up high now. See, a lot of it's ruins, isn't it? You can see where there was rooms. Like dwellings. Almost at the top. Just up there. I took a shortcut off the track. Not too steep, it was straight up. Well, I'm up here now. And Tracy's somewhere down here. Where are you, Chuck? There she is. Did you want to go a little bit more? I'm near the top. Now I'll keep going to that. I'm not on a path, so I've got to try and find a path. Oh, here's some steps. Oh God, that's such an angle here. I'll go up there.
And just when you thought towns couldn't get any smaller in population, the town below here, the town of Tovo, has a population of around 577 people. And as you can see, we've just walked it, so it's the neighbouring town to Loverò in the province of Sondrio in this Valtellina Valley. One of the best things to do in this area, which is so obvious when you look at the video, is that it's fantastic for hiking or for cycling. And it's so quiet and serene, and it's very safe. And it just has such a beautiful outlook on the town below, especially when you do climb up the mountains and have a look down. You almost feel like a bird. I just loved walking up to this mountain. It was just so nice to have a look down at the valley. There's so much agriculture and farming here, and I wish it could come through the television, but the smell and the freshness, it's just, you cannot describe it. It was just so beautiful. And just to note that the ruins of these castles, particularly this one, and in the next video we've got a couple where we've been to other castles, they're all protected now. So people in the municipality or the region are trying to keep and restore these castles, or what's left of them anyways, for us, for people like you and me to enjoy them and to work up and to walk up and appreciate what they are, and particularly because they're so medieval, it's just fascinating. What I often try and imagine is what life would have been like back then, and how rustic and remote it would have been. And you just can't go past a town like this, just a little town that no one knows about. It's not a massive tourist destination as far as being flooded by travellers. Obviously, if you're into bike riding and hiking, you would be coming here because it's fantastic, but most of the population is around middle-aged, so I'm saying between 49 to 69 years of age. That's the most of the population, and 97% of this town are Italian citizens.
Oh my god, one lap. Why is it tap? Goody. What's this say? Probably says if you walk this far you're crazy. Oh my god. The castle. I'm getting a drink of water.
I'm glad you made it up. I couldn't have made it up, but well done to you going up.
You got to go down there and then down there somewhere's up. Down there.
Yeah.
Down.
Yeah. 20 minutes? Maybe? Like 10 minutes?
Well, it's not even hard going down. It's just...
slippery.
Yeah. It's easy going down, but
I find it harder because I'm worried I'm going to actually slip over.
oh, I've almost been on my bum a couple of times already.
Have you?
Yeah, it is really. It does not look one bit steep in the phone.
I mean, the thing is, there are just so many leaves to make it slippery.
Yeah, I know. But in the phone, it flattens it out
Yeah,
almost.
I know. It doesn't make it look half as bad.
I know. Like I'm looking at it in the phone and then I'll look at it away from the phone. It's like, it's a different bloody picture almost.
Changing it for?
Oh, to hang on to.
Oh, really?
Yeah, well, I think that's when you're walking up, you grab
Okay.
you grab it and you pull yourself up.
Yeah, yeah. It's slippery as. It's like a skate rink.
That was a long walk. Oh, watch this. There's a slippery. Back on the bridge. Yippee!
Yeah. Yeah, we're going. We're going good. We're
Go,
going
Munchie.
good. Yeah, we're going good. Just
I
gotta-
can't even see the castle anymore.
No.
Was up there somewhere.
Yeah. We're over where the sun's shining.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus.
Maybe hang on to the railing.
Yeah, I might.
We don't need an injury.
Might get another bit of capture some video like when I slid down that hill in the snow. That was the last time we were up this way too.
That was more Switzerland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, doesn't that sun look really nice through the trees?
Oh, absolutely. Beautiful. And the water sound. Listen to the water.
Hmm. Yeah, that's the tower there. Now, it's hard to see.
It's a shame that power pole is there. Is it the castle?
Oh, yeah. Well, we're back on the ground here.
Yeah.
Back on the
And there's
ground.
the main town, Tovo, down there.
Hmm. We're in Duilio's apartment, which has been renovated. That's just across the little laneway to the one we're looking at. This is just one of the little apartments inside the building. One of those old heaters.
Yeah. But it doesn't work. They don't use this. They use
It works, but they don't use the pellets. They use proper, there's other heating.
Yeah.
But look at the view out this window. You can see straight to the church.
Oh, wow. That's so cool.
Yeah. See up to the mountains there.
So the adventures were that we pretty much left the Airbnb and then we came to Carlo's house. Mm-hmm. Carlo is the brother, I think he's the only brother that's alive in Nonna's family of 11 brothers and sisters, I believe. Anyway, we arrived at his house because we're staying here for the whole week. Mind you, the driveway to get here, I could almost touch from one side to the other and I had to squeeze a car down. And I did scratch the passenger, which is in Australia, the driver's side view mirror very minutely. Like it probably has a scratch about this big, if that. And we're just up here for the week, obviously. And we're going to go to Tirano. It's actually raining outside. Today's one of the first days it's raining. It wasn't earlier on, but it's sort of set in a bit. But apparently it's going to rain for the next, I think, 2 or 3 days on and off. And then from about Monday, I believe it's going to be sunny for the rest of the week. So today is Wednesday. But we can still do heaps of activities and go for more walks. And yeah, it's amazing. I'll show you the view from the lounge room of Carlo's house. So just here, let me show you.
The church with the alarm that we set off.
Yeah,
you can see it straight out the window.
St. Lovedor Church. So we're inside. This is inside So basically, just so you know, it's a villa. It is a full villa, like a house, but they've made it into apartments, basically, haven't they?
Yeah.
So there's like a self-contained apartment upstairs. There's one downstairs, and there's like a massive garage downstairs, and other sort of storage areas. Upstairs is all fully renovated, like it's a closed drying place. But this is the view from out their window, which is absolutely a beautiful view because it shows all the old historic villas. And that's Lovedale Church and all the old bluestone buildings. Obviously the mountains. So I was told that over that mountain just here is Switzerland. We're literally one step on Italy and one step on Switzerland. So we're that close to the Swiss border. And this is the mountain behind us. You can't really, the camera doesn't actually show too much, but it is so high.